And we have two of these disruptors and innovators on stage tonight, and I'm going to introduce Sara Bell, the CEO of Tempus Energy, also its founder. And Sara is on a mission to create a company that outcompetes the existing incumbents, and she is ready to spread that vision around the world. She also had the vision to launch an organization that focused on these issues in this room over a year ago, and she is the founding chair of Energy Unlocked, and it is my very great pleasure to introduce Sara Bell.
Thank you, Molly. And thank you all very much for attending tonight. Some of you may be wondering why this event is being hosted by a UK startup. Even though we're a small company, we are outcompeting every other electricity supplier in the UK because we have systematically innovated to a lower cost base. It's action that counts. We founded Tempus Energy as a technology company. The existing energy companies wouldn't use our technology because it disaggregated their fossil fuel generation units. So we entered the market as a supplier ourselves, and we are lowering the value of their assets. Last week, we bought power at -£60 a megawatt hour. I think you can imagine the price that we can charge customers with those sorts of market conditions. While we're staying here in Paris, the Tempus staff are staying in Airbnb apartments, and when we're not walking or using the metro, we're using Uber. Two innovation companies that enable us to operate at a lower cost base and outcompete even more. Every time we lower our customers' energy bills, we empower them to more aggressively compete in their fields. The countries that align their policy frameworks to maximize the economic development benefit from business models to benefit from the transition from business models that cause climate change to those that make money out of resolving climate change, those countries are the ones we're going to want to live in the future. Today is the one-year anniversary of Tempus lodging a legal action in the European courts challenging the state aid approval for the UK capacity market on competition grounds. As innovators, we need to work very hard to be smarter, faster, better. But at the same time, when the odds are illegally stacked against us, we need to stand up and say no. Our legal challenge is about having the courage to say no to illegal fossil fuel subsidies and the courage to say yes to innovative ways of creating resilient energy systems. Last night at an event I was at, a representative from the oil and gas industry asked the room how they might attract young talent into their industry in the future. Good luck with that. Young people want good opportunities that don't endanger their very future. And that gives innovators the opportunity to attract the brightest of the bright, as Nancy just said, and the most creative young people, and that further enhances our ability to outcompete. I came here to this room last year in October with my daughter. I thought immediately that this was the perfect room to launch an organization to accelerate the energy transition. My daughter, who's 14, commented at the time that there was only one woman in the painting. And she said that when the equivalent painting is painted for her generation, it's going to be full of women. I intend to hold her to that. In this painting, painting, there are some extraordinary men. Men like Edison, who said, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. All the innovators in the room are committed to doing the work that's required to outcompete. And that's technical work, commercial work, and regulatory hard work. Alexander Graham Bell, a distant relation I'm sure, said, "Sometimes we stare so long at a door that is closing that we see too late the door that is open." I could go on. The people in the painting performed extraordinary feats of human ingenuity. They changed the way we live and work, and they kick-started industrial revolutions. They pulled people out of poverty and enabled us to achieve things that we never dreamt were possible. We must take inspiration from their intent and get on with accelerating the transition to energy business models that don't cause climate change by outcompeting those that do. Thank you very much.